and welcome to another episode of Super Nerds UK. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who sent us supporting messages about our new channel. We know we're not perfect, but hopefully we'll get better as we go along. This episode, I just want to talk a bit about Plex. If you're not sure what Plex is, or you've never heard about it before, I'll leave a link below the video so that you can have a look for yourself on their website. Now what Plex is a software that you can download onto your PC, your Mac, and install onto your server. And what you can do with that is you can watch all your media content on a mobile device or a tablet, or even onto a set-top box that supports the Plex application. Now I'm not going to talk a lot about the intricacies of Plex and how to install it. There's plenty of information of that on their website, and there's tons of stuff online that you can find out about. All I'm going to talk about are just a few of the features and some of the reasons why I enjoy using Plex. Just a couple of pointers though if you're using Plex on a server or your PC. Depending on your upload and on how powerful your system is, you may want to compress the files if you're going to start streaming them online. Just for example, if you own a DVD when you copy a film and back it up can be up to 4 or 5 gigs. For a Blu-ray it could be anything up to nearly 40 gigs. So it really is worth compressing it before you install it onto Plex and start streaming it on your devices. Once you install Plex and then add all your film files, your TV files and even your music, you'll notice that it'll start to automatically find all the metadata for them, giving it all the cover art, all the synopsis about your films, and it really does come out really nice and it looks really professional. And when you've got friends or family around to watch your films and you start choosing through the list, it looks really good. Now I've been using Plex for quite a few years now, and since the first time I started using it, the features and the stability of the program has come on in leaps and bounds. There are a few ways of having the Plex program installed. You can either have a free version or you can use the Plex Pass version, which is a paid version. You can either have it on subscription, or at the moment they're offering a lifetime pass which you can install, and this gives you the app on your mobile device for free and lots of new features quicker than you would get if you had the free version, and some other little bonuses as well. Now just recently one of the features they've announced is the parental lock feature, where you can now have it so that kids, if they're using your Plex on your mobile device for example, and want to watch some films, then they can't access any of the more higher rated films, and only the films that you allow them to see, which I think is a great feature, and it's fantastic that they're doing that. They're always listening to people on the forums and always taking in information to make the system better, and always adding much more features all the time. I would actually recommend that you probably get the paid version because you get these features much quicker. And for example, Xbox One and the Xbox 360 have just had the application added to them, and if you were a Plex Pass subscription, then you would have got that much quicker. One of the features that I find really useful is the share option. If you have friends and family that you'd like to loan your films to, if they have a device that uses the Plex, like a mobile device or a set-top box like a Roku, then they can access all your files and your content on their device also. It's a really useful feature, and it saves you having to lend out your hard copy of your film, getting it lost, damaged. One little warning, if you are sharing your content, just make sure your upload speed is good enough so that people can actually stream your content. If you've got lots of people streaming it, it may cause a problem. There are tons of devices that you can now get to access your Plex content. Some of the ones I'd probably recommend are Roku Box or the Chromecast. For example, I have an Android tablet here which you can easily use for your Chrome. It just looks really nice. You have all your films there, all listed, all ready to go at the touch of a button or screen even. Now one of the cheapest ways that I've found is quite a little cheeky way, which is the Now TV box that you can buy for just $9.99 online, and there's an instruction online where you can access it and install the Plex application onto it. One of the most useful things for it is that if you want to actually share out your films like I mentioned earlier, For example, I bought one for my parents so that they can access all my film library from their home, and it works quite well. Just one of the features that I find is quite a nice little touch is if you go into your TV content and select one of the programs there, the theme tune will start playing. It's quite a nice little feature. It's easily turned off if you don't find it really good, but I just find it quite nice, and sometimes it's a nice little touch. Another thing that is really good about it is that it's actually quite a cheap and easy way of making your system and your content look really professional. It works really well. Like I say, they're always putting updates onto it, so it's always getting better and better. But yeah, sometimes people will pay thousands and thousands of pounds for a professional system to be installed. However, if you've got a little bit of technical knowledge, then it's not really hard to set up, and it looks really good. And it's great to show off with as well. If you are having technical difficulty with the Plex, whether it's trying to install the actual software or you're just having problems streaming it, there is a forum on their website which you can go onto and have a look around, and there's tons of people on there who are more than happy to help you out if any problems come up, and usually there's a solution there straight away. One of the most useful features is probably the fact that it can transcode your files. So for example, if you use MKV files and you've got a PlayStation 3, you can stream it through DLNA, and it can be a little bit temperamental at times, but it does work. So overall, I've only touched a small amount of some of the features that Plex offers. I'd really recommend you have a little look at the link below, have a little look at their website. And if you're thinking of starting up your own home theatre system with an interface so you can choose your content from a server or your PC or whatever you want to use, it really is a great system to try out and use, and especially if it's free to start with. So that's it really. I just wanted to give some of my thoughts on Plex about how I enjoy using the software. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Maybe you're using it already and you think it's fantastic, or you don't really think it's for you, or you've spent thousands of pounds on a home cinema system with an amazing interface, and you think Plex is better, or maybe you don't. Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. And also please like and subscribe if you've watched this and you like it, and follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, and we'll keep you up to date on all our things, and we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching Super Nerds UK. What Plex is a software that you can download onto your PC, your Mac or Linux device, or even your server, and get rid of that first. Now what Plex is a software that you can download onto your PC, your Mac, Linux device or your server, and what you can do with that is allow it to one of the main features that I really find useful is burping in people's faces. Now what Plex is a software that you can download onto your PC, your Mac or server, and what you can do with that is, as you can do this and do that.